The day the sun died, we learned that true strength lies not in how loud you can shout, but in knowing when to speak. Captain Ivar stood atop Wolfgate as darkness crept across the sky, his legendary howl blade gleaming with an otherworldly light. Each command spoken into that ancient steel would manifest as pure force, but every word would tear at his throat, stealing his voice piece by piece. Below, the enemy gathered like shadows, their siege engines rolling forward under the dying sun. They came with ladders first, hooks biting into stone. Ivar's voice rang out clear and strong. "Down!" The word rippled through the air like thunder, and the ladders peeled away from the walls like autumn leaves. But that single command left his voice rough as gravel, and the battle had only begun. Then came the flash, mirror signals from our own bell tower, guiding the enemy's strikes with devastating precision. Ivar's boots pounded up the spiral stairs, where he found Mara, the quiet seamstress, her mirror catching the last rays of light. The betrayal in her eyes matched the pain in his as steel met steel. The ground trembled beneath our feet, sappers tunneling under the gate. Ivar pressed Howlblade to the stones and whispered, "Hold," though it cost him blood and more of his precious voice. The earth groaned and shifted, swallowing our enemies in their own tunnels. As totality fell and darkness claimed the world, Ivar's voice was nearly gone. But he adapted, chalk and slate becoming his new command center. His silent gestures a dance of defense that the guards learned to follow like music. In that darkness, we found new ways to communicate, to fight, to survive. With the enemy massing for one final push, Ivar had a single word left. He waited until they were committed, until their confidence made them careless. Then he raised Howlblade and spoke his last. Enough. The word rolled across the battlefield like a wave of force, freezing ladders mid-climb, stilling the great ram and shattering the enemy's resolve. When dawn finally broke, the siege was over. Ivar still led us, but now through written words and quiet strength. And Mara? She stayed, working to mend what she had broken. Not just cloth anymore, but trust. Most fascinating of all, the city itself seemed changed. Those who pressed their ears to Wolfgate's stones swore they could hear whispers of Ivar's commands, still echoing in the walls, keeping watch over all of us.